Hello, welcome to my channel with Oracle Tarot. This is a reading for Gemini for the end of July 2025. I'm going to use my Gypsy Oracle, and then I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite, and I will give you a message from the universe with my Cosmic Oracle cards. So let's get started. Hello, Gemini, July 2025. When I was pre-shuffling the Oracle cards, especially, it was all about letting go of guilt. Also, another card jumped out and said you cannot change anyone, you can only change yourself. So I feel like the reading might be about yeah, the reading might be about someone who how can I put it, who feels guilty of wanting to, they say, wanting to do more or wanting to do something for themselves, and they shouldn't feel guilty. So maybe you are made to feel guilty, if that makes sense. So here we've got joyfulness. Joyfulness, I feel like I don't know why this card is usually really positive, but the energy I get it, and from you, Gemini, it's like, it's as if let's pretend we are joyful. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that, but if it resonates with some of you, it's like, yeah, let's pretend it's all cool. You know, sometimes you are, it's not even you have to fake it to make it. It's like, I don't know, I feel like, and then if you're not very happy with your circumstance, where you just pretend, no, that's fine, because you don't want to upset someone, or someone is wouldn't take it very well. But I don't really like that energy for you, Gemini, because I feel like you're restraining yourself. You know, you're not being yourself, like happy, like really genuinely happy, because somebody is kind of controlling your happiness. That makes sense? Yeah, it completely makes sense. And it's very strange, because I never had that energy with this card. Usually it's, you know, it is what it says on the tin, joyfulness, but I feel like, yeah, it's especially with the pre-shuffle and having the guilt. Yeah, here I feel the energy is, you know, it's a lady, but it's a man or woman, it doesn't matter, it's an energy. I feel they're saying you're letting your dream go. You're letting, I feel like this ship is the ships of dreams, you know, that is going away, and you're sighing because you're not allowed to have them. Somebody is not allowing you to have them. You're not allowing yourself to have them. You know, at the end of the day, I know that people can be controlling, but you have to do the break. You know, if you want to do something that is true to your heart, no one should stop you from doing it. It's not fair. And if it's about love, you know, if they really love you, then they should support you with your dreams. Let's see what's coming up then. Let's see what's coming up. End of July, Gemini. Let's see what's coming up. I feel like it's kind of an ongoing. Yeah, here, for me, it says waiting for the right moment. But, you know, you can wait. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be pessimistic, but, you know, you can. So sometimes you have to give yourself a kick in the butt, you know. Because if you wait for the right moment, waiting for the person to change, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I just remembered, you know, the card I told you, you can't change anyone, you can only change yourself. So I feel like you're waiting for someone to change and then everything would be nice. But it's like this energy is looking, the dream's going away. But look, looking out to sea, and this one is looking out to the town where, let's imagine the other energy is, the one you're involved with. And well, I'm waiting for you to change so I can do my dreams. Basically, I'm waiting for you to allow me to do my dreams. Well, that's, you know, you have to do you have to be the change, you know. You have to be the change, Gemini. Conversation. We've got conversation at the bottom of the deck. Mental prison. Money. I feel like you're pleasure seekers and transformation. I feel like you are dealing with somebody who talks a lot, but talks you into doing things, you know. It's a lot of I would call it word salads, you know, a lot of confusion in words. Again, this card is usually positive and says something else, but here, from what I'm gathering from the energy, it's a lot of I don't know. Let's see what the Rider-Waite has to say, okay? I mean, if you... Oh, jumping out. Yeah. Well, we've got the Ace of Cups, which is usually new beginning in love and... joyful. See, these two cards, they should be completely super happy and positive, but somehow, I don't know. It's as if I feel, you know, when it's the ace is usually offered by the divine. You see that hand that comes out of the cloud, overpowering love. I feel like the universe is telling you to cultivate self-love and giving all this outpouring love to yourself. Instead of pretending, you know. Instead of pretending. What's going on with the ship of dreams? The ship of dreams. What's going on with the ship of dreams? Here, I don't know why I'm focusing on it, but something to me is like you felt like that's what you had to do, you know, to give a lot of love. But then if you give a lot of love, it's all joyful. What would we have that, you know? Doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm saying the outpouring of love, or it can be love bombing as well. I mean, again, this card definitely doesn't show that. Usually, look at that, the Ten of Swords. I'm not making that up. I mean, I'm not, you know, the cards are, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, well, at least 10, you know, it's the end of the cycle. So it's I don't know, I'm a bit, I'm not speechless. I'm just, I feel like it's super heavy. And then you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is usually the Ace of Wands again is a new endeavor, you know, new project, new things happening, and yeah, it completely goes with that. It's, you know, the ships are going, you know, the project is not happening, the new, you know, the communication, oh, I don't like that for you. Well, let's see the waiting. Again, I'm thinking about the jumping cards of the pre-shuffle. You know, you can only change yourself. You can't change people. If they're not willing to see your worth, you have to see your own worth. You know, you have to give yourself the love. You know, you have to. Yeah, something is telling me again. I come back to that love bombing thing. It's just something like, look, love bombing, and then look, it will fine. Like the other energy is just, look. I give you this, I do this, and we're fine. We're happy. You know. And you're like, well, I'd like to do something I would really like to do, and that gives you, you know, it gives you lots of anxiety, depression, and so on, and. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is the third reading I'm doing, and this is the third time she arrives here at the end. There's, yeah, and we've got the lovers at the bottom of the deck. This is quite this woman, I love her, and I said that before in the other readings, of course. Yes, the Queen of Swords is the queen. I'll repeat myself, but I can't, you know, that's what she is. She's the queen of, she's been through pain and suffering, and she turned her suffering and pain into strength and power. And earlier for the Taurian, I think, notice her hand going like this, and it looked to me like as if she was doing a mic drop, you know, when she says something and enough. And I'm really hoping that there's a victory here. There is a victory. I'm hoping this is you. I'm hoping this is you, you know, doing the mic drop and not the other energy saying enough is enough, you know, I'm not a, but it would be you, because you're coming from 10 swords, you know, and that's a lot for one person. Now you've got one, but that one is the sword of protection. That's the sword of power. That's the sword of, you know, I'm not having any, and I said it before for the Taurian and Aries as well. Oh God, I feel like a lot of people are turning into the Queen of Swords nowadays, because they just had enough of the BS, you know. They had enough of being controlled by insecure people. They had enough of not being able to wish to fulfill their dreams, their wishes, and waiting for the other person to be, oh, is that okay now? Can I? No, you don't have to ask someone to, you know, come on. In a mature relationship, you don't ask the permission to do something. Come on. No. This is very powerful. Yeah, enough. And the Lovers here and victory, for me, it can be, it's either the other person and just stop their, you know, whatever they're doing to stop you from doing a thing, or there's kind of a conquest. What I mean by that is about the status of a relationship. How I'm going to try and explain what I'm. There's a victory about the idea of what a relationship should be. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, an equal give and take, you know. Another controlling thing that gives you nightmares. All right. Well, I hope that helps, dear Gemini. And if it did, press like and give me a little comment to tell me if it resonated. I would be very, very curious. And also, what do you? Oh yes, I was away for a few months, but I am back, and I will be doing my readings again. And I will be offering some private readings as well, because I'm doing some short ones at the minute. But usually my readings are like 50. You know, we're digging into a lot of things with different decks as well, so they're much longer. But that gives you a little idea. At least, you know, if it resonates, you can hopefully find some kind of clarification about what's going on. It wasn't in your head, you know, thinking, oh well, is it really? Sometimes we are confused, and when we are with that kind of energy, we can feel confused about what's going on. Look at that. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything seriously, so seriously. So for me, I mean, I would be, when you are in that energy, you know, you don't want to hear that. I wouldn't want, you know, if I am depressed and it's like, oh, just chill, you know. What do you mean chill? Somebody is just not, you know, nice to me. It's more about when we actually don't take everything so seriously. It means we are kind of letting go of certain things. You see what I mean? They are not that important. And I was going to say, I'm not talking about the relationship, but actually, yes, I am in a way. You realize, what am I in that relationship for, actually? What am I scared of, you know? And when you realize that the person, or what is attached to the person, it's not that important, but you're more binded to them because of a kind of soul contract. You're like, hang on, but I want to do my thing here. So, you know, I'm going to lighten up and chill and actually do my thing and see how they react. And if they go with me, that's great. If they don't, well, tough, but I'm not doing anything wrong, and you are not doing anything wrong. And in one of the cards, you know, that flipped at the beginning, the pre-shuffle, it was about the guilt, and they'll say there is no guilt. Stop feeling guilty about anything. You're not guilty of anything. If anything, someone else should be guilty, okay? And they know what they're doing, okay? I mean, you can't be in a relationship and feeling like this. This is not normal, okay? So, dear Gemini, look after yourself, please, and think about your dreams, okay? And honestly, nothing is that important fundamentally. You know, these people, they survive without well, they don't actually, but that's their problem, because they feed on your energy, probably. So do your thing, and they don't want you to do it because they need your energy. So I hope that helped, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.